So coming up, we're going to be talking with Sally Brown from Health South Home Care. She's going to be talking a little bit about some of the different types of home care. And then finally, our show, we're going to wrap up with Reagan Archibald with East West Health. And he's going to be talking about neuropathy treatment. This is One Senior Source Utah Radio. You're listening to 860 AM, Utah's Big Talker.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to One Senior Source Utah Radio. You're listening to 860 AM, Utah's Big Talker. I'm Michelle Rowley.
And I'm Dennis Rowley. And one of the things that we started out the show with is sort of aging in place, talking about being in your home for as long as you possibly can. And we've talked a lot about that throughout the show, some of the options and some of the things that you can do to stay there. And right now we've got on the phone with us Sally Brown from Health South Home Care. How are you, Sally?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you guys?
Good.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So what we want to talk about is some of the different kinds of care you can get in the home.
There are several kinds of things you can ask for in your home, and it will depend on the payer a little bit. But for home care, typically you get a nurse, you can get a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, an aide, and speech therapist, and then you get a social worker. So depending on your needs, those can come into your home. Now, for example, if you need something that's a little different, you need someone to help you clean your house or something, we can send you to a private, non-medical type service, and there are several around the state. And they would come in and help prepare meals, clean the house, whatever you need to have done. And that's paid for privately, so you can't get that by insurance. Another really big way to pay for home care, and a lot of people might think it's a little pricey when they're paying their premiums, but is to get long-term care insurance. You can tailor that policy to what you think you might need in terms of having insurance pay for it. They can pay for different things in the home. They can pay for adult daycare. They can pay for nursing homes. They can pay for a whole range of service that would allow you to, as you mentioned, age in place.
You mentioned a little bit about long-term care insurance. A lot of people kind of shy away from that. Oh, I'm not going to need that. But there's a large percentage of people who are going to need some sort of care in the home as they age, right? Or even in a facility.
Absolutely. And it makes a difference if you have that in terms of the kind of care you receive. Long-term care is very pricey when you're buying it. It's cheaper to buy it when you're younger than when you get older because, of course, insurance companies are for-profit and they're going to make their money. But long-term care insurance allows you to have choices about how you age. You can build that into your policy, and that gives you a wide range of services that help you make sure you're safe and that you can live in your own home.
Well, it must make a big difference to people to be able to stay in their homes, and it must be rewarding to be able to help people do that.
Absolutely. There's nobody wants to leave their home. I mean, that's where you've raised your 7 kids and you've been in this home for 40 years or whatever. Home is critical, and you've got so many losses, you don't want to lose your home as well. You want to be able to stay there and age there.
Right. Your memories are there. Your family's memories are there.
Everything is there. Exactly.
I actually sold insurance for a while, and that was one of the things that there were actually separate policies you could get for home care as compared to just long-term care.
Okay.
And those were somewhat, they were substantially less money.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not familiar with those. I'm also an insurance agent, and long-term care insurance is really pricey, but then you're buying pricey items that you will need could need, I guess, for a considerable length of time in your home. Check out your insurance market and see what's available.
It's never a bad idea to call a professional at any time and just have them come in and explain some of the things that are out there and available for you.
Exactly. A lot of people say, as you said, I don't need long-term care insurance. Well, you may. If you don't have any kids that live close by, you've got a family that doesn't want to take care of people, you've got lots of different reasons why you might need long-term care insurance.
Sally, thank you so much. That was really great information. Now, Sally, how can someone get a hold of you?
My cell phone is 801-455-1288, or they can call me at the hospital in home care, 801-561-3400.
And is there a website?
Health South Rehabilitation Hospital is the website. It's a corporate website, and healthcare is built into that. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, Sally.
Thank you.
That was Sally Brown from Health South Home Care, and talking about aging at home.